Hey everyone, it's me, PowerPal14, leader of the Army of Assassins and head of Outriders, coming to you live with, I believe, Beyond from my Build Breakdown Part 1. This is my first actual stream of Outriders. So as those of you who watch the channel know, I am the leader of a clan called the Army of Assassins, and Outriders is the latest section that I head up. So I haven't done really too many streams on this channel. You'll see a lot of like montage videos I've done, a couple funny videos like the dance video we did. But I'm here to you today with our first stream because I finally got my seismic helmet, which completes my Devastator Impaler build. And I kind of wanted to talk to you about the ups and downs of this build, and what I'm currently doing with it, and all of that. So, before we get into the CT, just a little bit on the build. If you haven't watched the last video, obviously we are a completely anomaly power-based build. I'm running Air to the Desert and Thunderbird with the Torment Agony. As you can see, everything has Moaning Winds. Moaning Winds is extremely powerful and is an integral part of my build now. Which I'll explain as we go into the CT. On the other side, we just got our new Seismic Commander helm. We have the chest, and we still have the glove. I am currently looking for a new glove to get my anomaly power attribute back. That way I can take this piece off and I can get 148k. It'll boost it to about 148k anomaly power, which is really nice. So as you can see with the build, we just got the hat. We haven't fucked with any of the mods in the hat. Pretty much, I believe there's 6 or 7 mods dedicated to Impale here. So I end up with having 4 Impales or 4 uses of Impale, and each Impale hits 3 targets. I don't have Spike Force on because I wanted to have range for my Earthquake to provide better regeneration from the bleed effect. So I only get 3. So it means every cooldown I can have 12 Impales. 12 enemies can be impaled during every cooldown. I also have Tainted Blood on here, which I love. Increases damage dealt to enemies infected with bleed by 25%. It is a powerhouse mod. So that's pretty much the end game build, and we're gonna walk through some T15s. We're gonna see how well I can do it, and let's get cracking. What we got here? Aw, shit, we got a bunch of shitty ones. Oh, let's do Coliseum. Coliseum's fun. Actually, you know what? Let's do... let's do Coliseum.
Matter that calls for your skills, Outrider. Our scouts have spotted a group of ferals gathering in the Colosseum, deep inside the Pack City. Perhaps it's worth investigating.
Sorry, I just had to type a little message out. So yeah, let's talk Outriders, shall we? In this build in particular, the Devs Impale Bleed build. Let me make sure my party's closed. I don't want anyone joining. I really like this build. My max damage so far, I believe, was 367 million. It's either 367 or 369. I always like to run at this part and go to the end and let them all group up to me. So yeah, my highest damage is 367 or 369 million, and I'm able to pretty much tank any level, any CT, including Yagak and Eye of the Storm at T15. Even when I'm in the middle of all his balls of light and the waves of enemy spawns he summons, it doesn't matter. I will still live as long as I can, as long as I'm not distracted and I just keep fighting. I will always live. No more enemies. Where are they? Oh, they're still marked as alive. Come on! Oh, my shit ran out. That's lovely. Enemies? Where are you? Oh my god, they're all the way at the end. So I'm just gonna give them some shots here while they're trying to get up to me. Hit them with the anomaly. That's the anomaly damage there. Again, you'll see my gun barely does shit. Anomaly power, what can you do about it? I'm gonna wait till they all get up here before I really start cranking out my ability. But let's talk about this build. So like I said, this build is insanely, and I mean insanely strong. We're talking massive potential here. But the biggest problem in the Impale build is it takes so many mods to work. The Impale build realistically takes 7 mods. Because you need Palisade, which gives you 2 more attempts. You need extra Impale. You need to be able to get 3 or even 4 Impales at one time. Oh, and sorry, you will notice that my cooldowns are a bit low. That's because when I finally got the hat, it don't have a cooldown reduction on it, so I need to wait to find that glove with cooldown reduction, which is why my shit is taking forever. But that's pretty much the biggest downside I would say to the Impale build, is that it takes so much more mods to use. And to be honest, that's a downside for a lot of classes in the game. Realistically. They, they just take, there's not really a lot of versatility in Outriders. You can't, usually people will go up one tree. Like creating a character that can do T15s, and that also has different abilities of anomaly and firepower based impossible. It's just not going to happen. Which is why I'm hoping we get some more content on this game. I really am. I haven't put Moaning Winds on the pistol, it's so useful. Yeah, that took a bit longer than I thought. No, like I said, I think that's the biggest downgrade with this build. Because I really wish I could have, Untamed Power, which gives a blast of 30% my anomaly power, total anomaly power, every skill use. Or I could have the 15% more damage against people with bleed added to my 35% damage. But if I were to do that, I would lose the power of my Earthquake. And I'm not sure I really want to do that yet, so it's really been a testing period for this build. To see, to see what's the best possible point of damage for him. But to be honest, I'm pretty happy getting over 3.5 million, and even on my most average runs, I'm able to push 250 on pretty much almost all the average runs at T15, 250. I'm really happy with that. That's amazing for a Devastator, especially since we are one of the weakest damage classes in the game. The bleed build is still powerful, of course, but it don't change the fact that the Trickster and the Pyro can both put out more damage. And let's not forget about the Technomancer, as long as his light rounds are good. And even so, I still don't know if I'm doing as much as max damage as I could, because there's a glitch in the game where moaning doesn't work as effectively with the bleed node first. So I could potentially be doing even more damage, but the game doesn't register it right. So that's what really gets me fired up, and I'm doing even more damage. I gotta tell you though, I love those 4 impales, man. You just snap it off. But as you can see, like I said, the build has a bunch of survivability. The regeneration is so fucking powerful. And I can't wait to really experiment with it and get it up there. Now these things are what I hate the worst. All the fucking bugs. The bugs are the worst fucking bugs I've ever seen in this game. Fucking acid spitters who sit there and just spit at you. Come on. That glitch is really annoying. The spiked weight glitch. I mean, technically it's not a glitch, but they really should have fucking fixed that. Because I swear to God, that kills me half the time I'm doing fucking solo, especially with the impale build. Like, you build a whole build around impale, and it really fucks you over, because it will cost you time in CT. And no one likes that, believe me. Wow, just insanely powerful. See that? That's just nuts. The overchargers, none of it's a problem for this Devastator. I'm also actually currently working on a second build, which is going to be another Devastator, because I honestly think it's the best class in the game. And instead of this one's going to have the same blood regeneration, but I'm going to pump it up with all these other different forms of regeneration. And then I'm going to try putting the cycle mod on, which plugs your health regeneration into your weapon damage, and it's going to be a firepower based build. And I'm really interested to see where it goes. The only problem being that I honestly
Who the hell are you?
Don't know what counts for health regeneration. Like the skills life leech counts, weapon life leech count. Don't really know. So it's up in the air for right now. See, again, that thing buckled me over. That's sticking. Yeah, come on. Where are you? There you are. Everyone come at me at once. I want all of you. There we go. I just literally walk by things and they just die. Oh, I love what he always does that to me, because I always run into that guy. Because I'm right in the fight. That's where my Devastator likes to be, right up in the act. I was worried within my 8 seconds that I wouldn't get in there. So every time I activate Golem, I have the node where when I use the protection skill, it gives me 45% my total anomaly power as bonus back. And so when I hit that, it almost doubles my damage. So I have to make sure to use all of that in, you know, in about 8 seconds. That's how long the golem lasts, I believe. So that's how long the perk lasts. See, I got a little stuck there just for a moment, but one hit and we're all good. With Moaning Winds, let's see, there was like 6 alpha perps around me, which has happened in the past. And I use Moaning Winds with the protection skill on. And I hit all 6 for 3 times. I'm doing 10 million damage each wave, so I'll do 30 million damage in about 3 seconds. Or about 5 seconds.
I think that's the last of the monsters, but...
And that's the impressive thing of this build. Moaning Winds is nothing to fucking joke about. Nothing at all to fucking joke about. I really do like grouping up the enemies. At least in the little sense, because it really does help. Boom. You're all getting spiked. You're getting spiked. You're getting spiked. You're getting spiked. Everyone's getting spiked. That's an awesome screenshot. I mean, listen, those may be tough guys, but this is a solo T-15. I mean, you can say all you want, folks, but this character is definitely no joke. Oh, come on, buddy. Come over here. You see, that's one of the skills I think is completely unfair. Is the anomaly blades. For some reason, I don't know what it is, those things will fucking eat me alive. I can take Broodmother Flames at T15 to the face from 2 Broodmoths, and it still just eats me alive. We'll let that guy fall. Oh, now you know what's going on. One shot for armor, one shot for this, one shot for that. So we're gonna see here when I activate this, boom that, boom this, boom that. Done. Now we should be at the last wave here. I saved the Impales for the last wave. This is my favorite round. I want them all on me. Come on, everybody. Just let my golem build up. You're all fucked. I like keeping the enemies grouping up and doing what I call the rodeo. As you can see here, they're both fucked up. Brew Mom's got blue flames. I'm gonna impale both these bitches. Brew's got her resistance up. Done. Alright, folks. So there's a sneak peek at my new Devastator, or well, the Devastator who finally has his seismic helm. Let's see what we get at the pod. Probably more duplicates. I've done a lot of, in my clan, I've helped a lot of people get, high-end gear. But this seismic helm, I got it on T14, really, no gold? Oh well. I'm telling you right now, folks, don't go lower than T14. Because even though they told us that you can get any piece of armor or any weapon on any CT, doesn't matter, that is a complete lie still. They lied to us the first time on that. Now they lied to us again. 202 million damage by myself. With only one character's worth of enemies, that is not bad at all. So yeah, that's the build, folks. And goddamn. That's the power right there. So I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching and tune in, because I think we'll definitely do more of these solo expo shows. Have a nice night, everybody.